Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you may be. We have got some StarCraft ready to roll. RagnaroK and Cure Buttonheads live this morning. Morning for me, evening for Korea. This is going to be a heck of a good match. Welcome to Alpha Pro Series 145. Thank you all for joining us. I am so excited to get going for this. Rag and Cure, best of 9, first player to 5 wins. Gonna be absolutely insane. I can't wait. We've got the ready from Cure. We've got the ready from RagnaroK. And you can hear the countdown going on right now as we hop into game. Oh, I could not be more jazzed. Guys, my name is Creighton Olsen, and I'm going to be your caster today, talking you through these games. Rag and Cure, best of 9. Loser chooses the next map. So, first map chosen randomly. We're going to start on Ephemeron LE. Oh, jeez, it's going to be a good game. I hope y'all are doing well. Say hello in the chat if you get the chance. Let's talk about these games, because it's going to be insane. Let's jump right in. Yeah. What's up in the bottom right hand corner from Chivo StarCraft, the master of corgis himself, the terror from Char. It's RagnaroK. And his opponent, formerly of Generic Green Wings, currently from Dragon Phoenix Gaming, the Terran Meister. It is the Panacea himself, Cure. The fix for all your woes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Cure is here to save our lives and heal us from the drought of StarCraft that we have been missing so desperately in these trying times. Pretty standard builds here so far from both players. Off to a solid start. I am so jazzed, you guys. I am so jazzed. All right. First scouting SCV on its way over now from Cure. Just gonna pop in and see what Rag is up to. Nothing suspicious just yet. Catches the exact timing of that natural. Knows that means it's a natural. And the pool finishing at the same time. All right. Interesting. The DPI settings on my mouse seem to be very high this morning. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I feel like something's different. First, Reaper is here, but with 6 Zerglings out, RagnaroK definitely going to be able to chase that out. Shouldn't suffer any damage, especially no drone kills for sure. Does get a pick off of one of those Zerglings, though. RagnaroK able to pull the other one back, though. Good saves there, as of yet, by RagnaroK. Queen has now arrived. And that queen should be able to force away that pesky Reaper. Third base already down, of course, for RagnaroK. The Reaper has not succeeded in delaying that base at all. Natural expansion finishing up for Cure there. Orbital command on the way. So far, just a factory. And there it is. The 1-1-1 going down from Cure. Good opening, standard opening. Hard to beat this opening against a Zerg player. And we've got the factory on its way with a couple of Hellions popping out to see if they can get across the map and roast a couple of drones. Notably, those Hellions, look at this, queued all the way across the map. Right to the natural expansion of RagnaroK. Cure wants to get that early aggression out on the map, wants to get those Hellions down. The game sounded a little small. I can fix that. Thank you for letting me know, chat. Okay. Let me know if that helps. Hellions are out now, along with the Reaper. Going to do a little bit of harassment there. Into the third base. Of course, no drones here. A good pull of this one drone from Rag, but it's going to get caught there. Cure will take down one drone. And forced away. A couple more Overlords on the way. Still no real tech out here from RagnaroK. Just that spawning pool. No Roach Warren down just yet. The timing is coming, though. Roach Warren should be coming down soon. Spore Crawler on its way, and that is to fight what he maybe thought might have been an air opening. Maybe some Liberator harass or something. None of that on the way just yet so far. Nothing but Hellions and a Reaper coming down here. We do see Stim on the way from Cure, which indicates that he's going to be heading into Bio, but right now, just trying to get some work done with those Hellions. Going over to the third base. Not going to see anything right now from the third base. No drones roasted as of yet. Hellions popping in, but 4 Queens. RagnaroK's defense is on point. Look at those Queens waddling their way across the map, planting those creep tumors. The spread already fantastic. Bases connected, but now, uh-oh, Queen's caught out just a little bit here, and this could be the chance Cure needs. One Queen going to be able to juke him out? No, Cure's not going to move in. All right. Still just drones out of RagnaroK. We do see the Lair Tech on the way now, as well as the Baneling Nest. On the other side of the map, we can see a couple barracks finally getting added down here for Cure. Cure very content with his map control with those Hellions, so he feels safe now to add on a few barracks. Got the Stim going. He's going to start cranking out Marines 2 at a time, even dropping the Tech Lab onto that, or pardon me, the Reactor onto that starport to get out Medivacs 2 at a time as well. Fourth base down for Rag, but Cure unable to stop it. A couple drones going down there in the natural. Looks like the Spore Crawler able to take out one more Hellion able to get taken out there. Fourth base forces a cancel there. A replant there by RagnaroK. Not bad at all from Cure. RagnaroK with a quick reflex is able to cancel and plant it back down. So a nice save there by RagnaroK. But again, a good delay there by Cure, who's getting his third base moved over now, protected by the siege tanks. Macro. Cure being able to secure a lot of map presence and stay very active with these Hellions, which I really, really like. Picking off a couple creep tumors here and there. Just doing a great job. Back home, we see 1-1 on the way now, or +1 rather, on the way. Yeah, it is 1-1 on the way now from Cure, as well as Combat Shields. Just going for a 1-1 timing attack here. Looks like it's going to be a very, very good TVZ to start things out today. Man, I'm jazzed. I love this match. This is my favorite matchup in all of StarCraft. TVZ is the best matchup. Changed my mind. Nice pickoffs there again by Cure. But man, with 4 Queens out, RagnaroK still spreading creep like a madman. Meanwhile, second Expeditionary Force with 2 tanks here. No Medivac support just yet. Medivacs look like they're a little bit behind here. Hellions going to meet up here. There's no Armory finished up yet. Armory just on the way, so those won't be Hellbats quite yet. A good scan finds those Banelings, and RagnaroK knows that his 4th base is under assault. First inject goes down. Queens losing that transfuse energy. But here we go. A little Stim already baited out from Cure. RagnaroK moving his forces. You know he doesn't have quite enough to take care of this yet. Nice placement of these tanks from Cure onto these little bridges on Ephemeron, and this 4th base taking a beating. Queen energy going down. Transfuse onto the Queen rather than the 4th base, and this 4th base almost certainly going to fall. RagnaroK needs to engage. He's got the swing in from behind. The setup from back. Oh my God, RagnaroK's Banelings rolling over everything. Picks off this force. Beautifully done. Great defense by RagnaroK, swinging in at the very last minute to rescue this hatchery at almost no health. So nice work, but the game is not over. There is more coming out from Cure. More Medivac support, more Bio coming in. Scouting Zergling is going to see the second force coming through. Cure wants to continue putting pressure. Remember, this 4th base is very, very low right now. Going to be very hard for RagnaroK to defend against. He can't afford to take any tank shots. He's got more Baneling Zerglings engaging off of creep here, trying to get a hold of it. Tanks unsieged. Zerglings moving forward here. Banelings rolling off tanks. Good target firing on those Banelings. And this time, it's Cure who's going to clean up. RagnaroK sort of struggling right now. Has nothing else behind this. Trying to go up to Lair Tech. Going for +2/+2. But he's going to be very, very short on Larva right now. Making 38 more Zerglings. Look at the units tab here. Only a couple of Larva left here. And we see the Bio forces from Cure moving forward, pecking down some of these Queens. Meanwhile, it looks like a Baneling drop has gone down into the 3rd base. Not bad at all. That's a good counter punch. Baneling attack here at the 3rd. Tank's going to get cleaned up here But the reinforcements from Cure continuing to stream across the map here. I don't know if this is going to be enough here from our boy RagnaroK. More Banelings morphing in, but he needs a little bit more time, and he has nothing else to defend. Cancels some of these Banelings. The Zerglings heading back. Queens getting mowed down by the Bioforces. Bioforces focusing fire down onto the hatchery, trying to get the hatchery at any cost. The Banelings swinging forward here. Great splits by Cure. That's a lot of Banelings going down from Rag. The 4th base holds. Unbelievable work by RagnaroK here, pushing off some of these units. But again, we see more and more units streaming across the map right now. These players getting a bit of tunnel vision. And RagnaroK seems to be struggling, trying to stem the tide here. Very low army supply against what seems to be Cure's unending wave after wave of Marines. The 4th base goes down, and that's a huge loss for Cure. Drones beginning to get roasted here by these Marines, and there's the GG. RagnaroK can't keep up the pressure, and Cure is going to move on to take game number 1. What a good game from Cure. Beautifully done. Head back to our interstitial screen here, and I am going to give 1 point to our boy Cure. Well done from Cure. We need to get a new picture of him. He's still in his Jyn Green Wings gear. We got to fix that. So it's RagnaroK's map choice now. Loser picks the map. And RagnaroK will have his run of anything in the pool that he wants. We've got World of Sleepers. LE coming down now. Hello to the chat. Again, I wish my Korean was better. I wish I could see what y'all are talking about, but what a good initial match. This is a best of 9 series. Best of 9. Gonna be fabulous stuff. So yeah, first player. All right, we've got the go from the players. Let's get going, baby. Best of 9. First player to 5 wins is gonna take it. A bit of a rematch, if you can believe it. If anybody watched the Wardy TV 2020 championship, of course these two players met in the finals, and RagnaroK just absolutely crushed Cure. It was a 4-0 for RagnaroK. So Cure already drawing first blood. Let's see if he can keep it going. In the bottom. Left-hand corner in the red. Playing as Terran. And representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming. It's Cure. Endurance match. You're not wrong, Equinox. There's a lot happening. And in the top right-hand corner in the blue, from Chivo StarCraft, you got it. It's our boy, RagnaroK. So game 1, we saw the classic, the universal struggle of ZvT, which was Marine Tank Medevac versus Ling Bane, and Cure just crushed, man. RagnaroK was really investing in his tech, trying to get up to that 2-2, and just got to his lair tech a little bit too late. Wasn't able to stem the continuous flow of Marines and Medevacs coming out from Cure. So I'm very surprised to see that RagnaroK fell in such a, sort of classic matchup there. Able to defend his 4th a couple times, but Cure just kept the pressure on, and it was a really gorgeous play from Cure. This game, RagnaroK's going to be looking for openings. He's definitely going to be trying to get something done that was different than last game. I would not be surprised to see some early roach pressure, maybe even going up to a Spire or something, just to try and throw Cure for a bit of a loop here. Because if the game goes just like it did last time, RagnaroK is gonna struggle for sure. All right, let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. 1 minute, guys. All right, and we're back. Sorry about that. Got to make sure all my technical specs are correct. And we are good to go. All right. So first Reaper coming in now from RagnaroK. He's going to be able to Grenade down one drone, but nothing really happening here. Again, good defense from RagnaroK. Everything we'd expect, doing a great job pulling these Zerglings back. The micro, absolutely unbelievable. As the Queen pops out, should push Cure away. Cure not able to stop the flow from RagnaroK. Equinox, I need an energy drink. Do I look that tired? Oh, no. I hope not. I've got my water. That should be energy enough. Third base down for RagnaroK. Oh, I need the energy drink for the long series. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Starport down. 1-1-1 for Cure. Again, this game looking eerily similar to last game. Big difference this time, we see Overlord speed coming down now for RagnaroK. So RagnaroK going to be able to scout out a little bit more effectively, a little bit more efficiently. And this Overlord getting poised to get in and see what's going on in the base of Cure. Liberator gonna come out for Cure. RagnaroK, of course, gonna scout that out. He might even see the Liberator pop out if he's lucky. No, Overlord is just gonna go over the natural there. Won't see the Liberator popping out, but should know what's coming up. Meanwhile, a swap over in tech here. Cure gonna move over and immediately starts this tech out of his barracks. That's really nicely done. Hides the upgrade, the stim upgrade from RagnaroK until that Overlord is gone, and then shows that he's going bio. It is going to be bio again in this game. Spores already going down, though, for RagnaroK, able to defend against that Liberator. Again, we see this really, really nice 4-Queen defense from Rag. On World of Sleepers, of course, there are two main ways to get into your natural and third. There's this ramp here, number 1, and then this opening here, number 2, right into the third. These Hellions, Cure being very, very cautious with those Hellions. Couple of drones going down somewhere in the main, it looks like, but the Liberator is going to go down while sieging up right underneath that Spore Crawler. A bit of a sloppy move there from Cure. Double Evo down for RagnaroK, as we see Lair Tech just getting started. Third base is finished up now for Cure. Going to start that orbital command as +1/+1 starts as well. Again, seeing the exact same game as last time. A little bit later Baneling Nest and a little bit earlier double Evo out of RagnaroK. But again, we're going to see Marine Tank Medevac versus Zergling Baneling. Scans for the creep tumors. Should be able to pick one off there, but the Queens from RagnaroK able to respond in kind. Again, Cure being chased away. Medevac load up with a lot of bio inside. Cure getting ready to make his first push here onto creep. We see 5 Banelings in production right now. Those are the first Banelings of the day. Queens are here trying to defend against it, but no tanks yet in this push from Cure. Cure, meanwhile, expanding to his third base beyond this. Banelings are now out. Cure going to have to start pre-spreading here. It looks like he doesn't have his Marines into separate control groups just yet. Zerglings chasing off of creep. They are going to get the surround here, but the Medevac should be able to pick up here. Queens focus firing down one Medevac. Second Medevac only picking up one. Oh my gosh, what a great pickup there from RagnaroK, picking off the Medevac. A good save, though, from Cure, able to save 3 of those Hellions. Meanwhile, Hydralisks already coming up from RagnaroK. RagnaroK changing up his strategy a little bit here. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how RagnaroK does this time around. Fourth base up for RagnaroK. Third base up for Cure. Cure mixing in some Widow Mines now, changing things up just a little bit. This is going to be really good for Cure. More Bioforces in the middle of the map. Hydralisk Den still not quite finished. Baneling Speed still not done. +1/+1 in Combat Shield about to hit. Cure's attack about to have some real teeth in it. More Morphing Banelings. These very, very low Hellions coming in now. No Hellbats just yet because there's no armory. And Cure forced to pick up and get out. Better defense this time around from RagnaroK. Cure sent packing 9 Hydralisks on the way here from Rag. Rag getting a good scout of the main base. Again, RagnaroK seeing everything that's going on, knows the exact composition of the units here for Cure. First scan, picking off some creep tumors. Wants to be able to engage off of creep here. Doesn't want to have to face rolling banelings on creep. Hydralisk's now out, though. Some big baneling shots as these medevacs are forced to retreat here. The change-up catching Cure a little bit by surprise there. Not expecting RagnaroK to have those Hydralisks, and we're going to have to see a change in the composition here of Cure. 2-2 now on the way for Cure. Hydralisks streaming in from behind here, again pushing away those medevacs. Cure trying to stay very active with this fighting force, but it's so much more difficult once they're Hydralisks out. You can't just pick up and get out with those medevacs. Alright. Cure trying to push in, seeing if there's a 4th base down here at the south location. Of course, there's not. RagnaroK's 4th base up north at the 12 o'clock. Overlord for free there from Cure. Infestation Pit just about to finish up from Rag. Infestation should lead to Hive Tech right away. Needs to get those Zerglings out, or the Speed Zerglings out right away, and there it is. Hive Tech now on the way. Another fighting force from Cure up at the north side. Cure trying to stay very active, but again, RagnaroK's creep spread really, really good. He won't be able to see that. Scouting Zergling is going to catch it, though, and now Rag knows what's going on. Going to stop breaking down those rocks and go start to engage this fighting force on the far side. Hydralisk again, focus firing everything down there. Big baneling hits going down. Nice work there from RagnaroK. The defense, really, really good. Widow Mines are down now. Those Widow Mines do have the Widow Mine upgrade, so they are invisible to the naked eye until they've been shot off there. But the Overseer should help him clean this up. Nice, careful placement here by RagnaroK to move forward onto those Widow Mines, even blowing up a Baneling on top of one of them just to get rid of it. That's all right. Hive Tech about to finish up here. Hydralisk Speed on the way. 3 more barracks. Cure committing to the Biotank style. His army supply looks very, very good compared to RagnaroK, but RagnaroK with the Zergling Baneling style also has plenty of responses for Cure. Alright guys, 1 second here. Gosh darn it. Sorry, trying to fix a couple technical things on my end as well. A little frustrating. But hopefully we can fix it quite soon. Alright. Looks like RagnaroK's starting to engage here. There it is. Lair Tech's finally finished up here. The Cracklings are going down right now. Upgrade finishing up for RagnaroK, and RagnaroK is going to want to engage into this very soon. RagnaroK doesn't want to engage off of creep. Expeditionary Force here from Cure is caught out by surprise from RagnaroK. RagnaroK engaging into the top side. Meanwhile, RagnaroK staying active on the bottom half of the map, not allowing himself to be caught by surprise. Doing a really, really nice job. Big Zergling force popping into the third here. Tank is here trying to focus fire down some of those Banelings. Those Banelings are 2-2 though, so 1 tank shot is not enough. Clears out all the SCVs there at the third. Going to be a hit and run job here from RagnaroK, who's going to push away. "19 SCVs have gone down. Sorry for the connection problems, guys. I don't know what's going on here. Engagement here at the bottom side. And all these medevacs getting very, very low. Hydralisk chasing him down. Ooh, 31 Banelings morphing in from our boy Rag. Cure trying to sneak around the top of the small force, but RagnaroK in pretty good control so far this game, taking out all those SCVs at the third, really investing, really making his income much, much higher than Cure's. Cure doing a great job so far. Sixth base rather, on the way now from RagnaroK. RagnaroK in a good stop. Okay, we'll restart stream after this game. Oh my gosh. Fourth base has been cleared out here by RagnaroK. Five SCVs going down. Ultralisk's now on the way here from RagnaroK. Ultralisk coming down. Meanwhile, Liberator range, the acceptable choice here. That's going to give Cure a lot more. It doesn't matter. Nobody can hear me. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry about the connection problems, guys. This is ridiculous. All right, here's a big engagement at the fourth. Looks like RagnaroK trying to break Cure's fourth again here. Cure unable to really do anything. RagnaroK moving in. Vipers live here to pull some tanks out. Some SCVs dropping down. But Cure actually may be able to push this back. Cure able to hold. Liberator's doing great work there, pushing that away. The fifth base unable to land here for Cure. But the fourth base has been canceled by RagnaroK. So Cure's income still just not even coming close here. RagnaroK running away with this game. Able to remax almost instantaneously here. 83 drones going down for RagnaroK. Personal cloaking going down. Can't. Oh my gosh, nobody can hear me. RagnaroK swinging into the fifth base here, forcing an evacuation here. The tank trying to pick off some banelings. A nice Widowmine shot going down here. All the SCVs forced to retreat, though. Liftoff going down on this base. Cure really struggling to keep up with the unending pressure here from RagnaroK. RagnaroK way ahead in this second game. Widowmine's defending this fourth base very well. Fifth base finally able to land for Cure, but Cure's income still not even close to RagnaroK's. All right. Greater Spire about to finish here for Rag. Cure pushing on a creep is going to get pushed away here by the Hydralisks. Doesn't matter. Alright. Broodlord's on the way from Rag. 6 of them morphing in now. Cure mustering up an attack here. 150 army supply, but the Broodlords have arrived here. And I'm not sure that Cure's ready for them. There are no Vikings out right now. It's all just Liberator medevac. And this is looking real bad. Corruptors coming in, but Cure's army just getting absolutely obliterated. Widowmine shots, as much friendly fire as they are damage. And it looks like RagnaroK's going to be able to run away with this one. Cure with just nothing left here. All the Broodlords still alive. Ultralisks and Broodlords picking off the last of Cure's army here. And now the slow Broodlord march off of creep coming down. Baneling's morphing in. Zergling's coming forward here. Good splitting by RagnaroK, taking out some of these Widow Mines. 5th base under assault here. It is a planetary fortress, but RagnaroK... Okay, guys. I think we're back. I think we're back. And hopefully we've got our streaming problems fixed. So hopefully we can get back with game number 3 here pretty quick. Okay, we're ready to go. And hopefully that'll fix everything. And we can get back to going. Alright, okay. So if you missed the last game, which you all did, and I'm really sorry about that. There's a lot going on. Last game, Rag ended with Broodlord's Ultralisk Broodlord onto Cure's creep, or onto Cure's side of the map, engaging off creep. Did a really good job. Cure failed to transition, really. So hopefully we should be fixed now. And we will, we'll work on it. Kissy in the chat. Hi. It's good to see you. Welcome back. Yeah, hopefully our technical problems have been fixed here. And that should do it for us. Okay. Looks like everything's good. I'm trying to check the stream, trying to check the chat. Everything's good here. All right. Oh, this game should be a little better. Here we go. Bottom left in the blue, it's Chivo RagnaroK. Pulling off a good victory that no one but me saw. In the top right-hand corner in the red, it's Cure. All right, so everything looking pretty good here for our boys, Rag and Cure. Stream looks to be a lot healthier now. Again, guys, sincere apologies for that issue last game. I think that was, yeah. Streaming is a lot harder than it looks, y'all. Anything and everything can go wrong very easily. Okay. Hopefully, we're back. Ooh, double expand from RagnaroK. Look at that. Very quick third hatchery. Pool finishing up, of course. We got the queens on the way. Third hatchery down very early, though, for Rag. Which is interesting, because he hasn't scouted anything. He's not seen anything going on in Cure's base. Blind. Third hatchery. The very quick double expand. It is going to pay off for him, though, because we do see Cure going straight into the factory build. Reaper will get pushed away. However, the Reaper will see. Oh, no, he won't. Cure, Cure, Cure. There we go. Now he's going to see that third base, and Cure knows that he's in a little bit of trouble here. Early macro start for RagnaroK. Let's see if Cure can put pressure on that third base and make something happen. punish RagnaroK for being greedy. One again for Cure. He's done this 3 games in a row now. Again, we see the tech lab going down onto that factory, or that barracks rather. Let's see if the barracks lifts off and makes way for a Cloaked Banshee or something. And yes, it is. We're gonna see a Banshee here out of Cure for the first time here. I'm really excited. He's got all of that gas saved up. And let's see, here it comes, baby. Cloak and a Banshee coming down for Cure. RagnaroK, none the wiser as of yet. He does have one Overlord kind of just waiting to see what's going on. But so far, no idea. Of course, with that early third base, it's going to be tough for RagnaroK to defend against the Banshee. You got to get all those Spore Crawlers down much more quickly. So, let's see if RagnaroK can read this out. He does have an Overlord going in, but there is a patrolling Marine, a couple patrolling Marines trying to keep this tech secret here from RagnaroK. He's not going to be able to see it in time unless this Banshee pops out and heads across the map at a very, very lucky moment. And here we go. Overlord from RagnaroK has been spotted. Let's see if he gets all the way over there. It's going to be a close one, you guys. I'm not sure if RagnaroK's Overlord is going to make it. There we go. He sees the starport, but does he see the... Yes, he does at the very last second. Oh, my God. RagnaroK, at the last millisecond, sees that Cloaked Banshee coming out. Now he knows, but is it too late? Immediately, 4 spores have gone down here. RagnaroK ready to defend against this Banshee. Very good timing by our boy, RagnaroK. Spore moving to a safe position here in the mineral line. Meanwhile, we see Baneling Nest going down on the other side of the map for RagnaroK. Great defense so far. A good read as well. Fibric, it's good to see you too, buddy. We're back after some connection issues. And everything is sorted out. Thank goodness. 2 drones have gone down here. This Banshee finding a little bit of play, but not too much. 3 kills, not too bad at all for 1 Cloaked Banshee. Second Banshee coming across the map now. Cure, able to see it. Meanwhile, Hellions trying to poke into the third. A good defense here set up by Rag, though. Rag not fooled by the Banshee trying to tease him by going over to his natural base. That's for sure. Hellions just keeping that Xel'Naga watchtower. The Xel'Nagas, of course, we are an Eternal Empire, so those Xel'Naga watchtowers, Cure can see everything going on right now. Great field of vision with those Xel'Nagas in the middle of the map. Good scan goes down, picks off the active tumors, prioritizes those, and gets out before the Queens are able to defend. Banshees, meanwhile, moving back into the third base. More drones going down here. So far, 7 drones killed. A clean game from Cure. Very low health on that Banshee, but he's being cautious with it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Spore Crawler repositioning here, trying to keep himself safe here. That should force the Banshees from Cure out. Banshee, yeah, gonna head all the way back down. Meanwhile, RagnaroK pushing away Cure yet again with those Hellions. We see 1-1 and combat shields on the way now for Cure. A couple more barracks have gone down. We see bioplay continuing for Cure. Banshees now here, adding their DPS to this little Hellion army. Baneling speed on the way. Baneling speed, of course, going to be critical. We've seen it help out RagnaroK in the previous games. He's going to need it again if he wants to engage either on or off creep. 4th base down for RagnaroK. And here's the change. Something we haven't seen from RagnaroK yet. Spire. He has not yet played a Spire game for us in this series. I'm really excited to see RagnaroK. Of course, RagnaroK, known for fantastic control of those Mutalisks, is a terrifying sight to see 9 or 10 of Rag's Mutalisks, but I'm not sure if he's going to be alive long enough for this to happen. A lot of Banelings popping out here. This 4th base now under assault. Zerglings swinging around from the south side. Queens on the north side. One good tank shot taking out some of the Zerglings, but no Banelings have gone down just yet. No target firing from that tank. Cure pushing forward, forcing a cancel on the 4th base. That's a big early win here from Cure. RagnaroK trying to invest into a lot of tech, saving up money for those Mutalisks, but that means he doesn't have as many Zerglings out on the map as he may otherwise want. You can do the math. 1 Zergling is 25 minerals. 1 Mutalisk is 100 minerals. For the low, low cost of 8, 9 Mutalisks, how many Zerglings is that? They say never do math on stream, so I'm not going to do any math on stream. Cure's tank getting a nice shot onto some of those Zerglings here. No Banelings have been target fired down yet. Thor's already on the way, the transition happening as though Cure has found out that he's going to be up against Spire. Now, he hasn't seen the Spire yet, but he's already going for Thors. Might suspect that since he's seen so few Zerglings and Banelings, that's what's going on. Zerglings, meanwhile, coming in, trying to catch off reinforcements, but a reinforcement pack actually going to catch those Zerglings instead, sending RagnaroK Zerglings back home. Kieran now going back, doubling back, going to add on this entire army. Wisely done there. Fourth base replanted for RagnaroK at a different location here. He's not going to take that 6 o'clock base. Oh, he's going to retake that 6 o'clock base now. Jeez, look at all these creep tumors. That's insane. So much creep spread from RagnaroK. Just as the base finishes, a big scan from Cure, and oh no, RagnaroK way out of position here. Zerglings going down this way with the Mutalisks. Are we just going to see a little bit of a base trade? I'm not sure. RagnaroK seems to really commit to this, though. He's going in. There's nothing here. All the Mutalisks focus firing down this command center for some reason. Meanwhile, he's lost his base on the other side of the map. Banelings crashing into the supply depot, supply blocking Cure there, but the Thor is out, and now these Mutalisks have got to be terribly careful. Forces a cancel on the fourth base as well from Cure, though. That's a nice pickup, and the Mutalisks do get out. That's a lot of good damage here from Rag. Only 5 SCVs down so far, so the Mutalisk... Oh, no. These Mutalisks going to get sandwiched between the missile turret and a hard place here. Those poor Mutalisks just trying to get out and get their job done. Another Zergling run by, though, going through for Rag. Is he going to make it in time? He should be able to sneak through. Oh, just in time. These Zerglings are going to be able to start picking down. Remember, Cure is still heavily supply blocked here. No more units out of Cure. Starting plus 3-3, adding on a factory. But Cure going on to put pressure now on the 6 o'clock base. Cure hasn't been able to take a fourth base, but neither has RagnaroK here. The income from these players now spiking in favor of RagnaroK, but Cure still in this game just as the fourth base finishes out. We see RagnaroK swinging around from the top side. Double engagement from RagnaroK, from the north, from the south. Cure trying to split, but there's simply too much Zerg here. This entire army going to get cleaned up. Beautifully done. Mutalisks picking off a couple of retreating medevacs here, and that's a great cleanup there from Rag. Finally able to defend his fourth base. Finally able to spread that creep, and RagnaroK looks to be in much better shape. That Zergling run by, winning him a lot of points in this game. 6 more Mutalisks on the way. Lair Tech is up. Hive should be coming soon, I think. He's going to need it, but there's no infestation pit down just yet. He's, of course, invested into Spire instead. Hard to go Spire and infestation pit at the same time. Mutalisks keeping Cure pretty busy here. We 3-3 on the way now for Cure. Another Thor popping out, but we're seeing Widow Mines mixed in now. I really like the Widow Mines able to smack down a lot of the Zerglings. Should be really nice. And the fourth base now from Cure is up and saturated. We see all the SCVs transferring over from these lesser mineral patches here. The natural starting to get mined out here for both players, actually. Overlord speed on the way for Rag. More Thors just cranking out here for Cure. This is really going to come down to a couple of engagements, I think. As soon as these players decide to take a fight, they're going to be able to take a fight. And honestly, right now, the army composition is looking slightly in favor of Cure. A lot of Mutalisks, though, from RagnaroK, able to do a lot of damage. Ouch, a big Widowmine shot going down. He is able to try and magic box out this missile turret. The missile turret getting a lot of damage done, but also picking off a fair few SCVs, but that is a really good engagement there from Cure. Great reaction time, healing up that missile turret. He's going to let one supply depot burn down, it looks like, but that's all right. Meanwhile, Cure engaging down here. Back at the 6 o'clock base, we've seen fights here before. Banelings picking off some of these Marines. The Thor's not ready to engage just yet. Thor's here just in case the Mutalisks try to swing back and pick off the medevacs. The Thor's able to protect the medevacs, really, from the Mutalisks and save that Bioforce. We see the pre-splitting from Cure. Expecting a Baneling wraparound at any point here. RagnaroK should be able to set up for another one of those. And yeah, we see RagnaroK swinging around with some Zerglings up to the north here, keeping some Zerglings down to the south also. Thor's pushing forward here. Just a few of the bio units onto creep here. Both players being exceedingly cautious. Meanwhile, RagnaroK swinging around here. The gates are down. The Zerglings are into the main base and the natural. RagnaroK with good splits there. Is going to eat a couple Widowmine shots, but that's really, really nicely done here by RagnaroK, causing some damage with the Mutalisks in the main. Meanwhile, this is going to allow Cure to get down into the 6th base here. Banelings rolling forward onto the Thors. The Thor does go down. No pickups here. And oh my god, the Banelings trying to roll forward there. Good focus firing from the Thors. Able to pick everything up, but I think RagnaroK just simply has too much this game. Mutalisks in the main base destroying everything. Cure's army getting collapsed in on itself. RagnaroK taking some exceptional fights this game, being cautious, waiting for what he knew he could do. Finally, RagnaroK getting chased out of the main, but the infrastructure has been torn down here. Cure really struggling to keep up. Now, Cure still on the same number of SCVs as his opponent, but RagnaroK's army looking a little bit more terrifying right now. Cure with reinforcements all over the map, but RagnaroK staying nimble, staying quick, and jumping the hell over that candlestick, doing a great job this game. Planetary Fortress at the 4th is going to make it very difficult for Cure RagnaroK to engage. SCV's pulled, but is it too little too late, Baneling? Oh my god, the SCV's still just barely alive. Can you imagine if one more Baneling had gotten through? Cure looks like he is held here. Cure in good shape, though, as this game goes on. This is a grudge match, you guys. Look at this. Cure in favor, RagnaroK in favor. Look at the amount of income lead changes, and look at the amount of army lead changes as well. This game, really anybody's to lose. Cure still looking strong. 3-3 finished up for Cure. RagnaroK still just on 2-2, a little bit behind. On the upgrade game, we see Liberators getting mixed into Cure's army now. More Thors. There's a lot of pressure here on this 4th base. I'm not sure RagnaroK has what it takes to defend against this. A couple drones already going down. RagnaroK only has a... So last time, RagnaroK defeated this by swinging in with an army from the north and from the south. This time, he just doesn't have that army from the north anymore. He's trying to make 26 more Zerglings, and they're just waiting up here to swing around, but he simply doesn't have the numbers anymore. All Mutalisk all the time here for Rag. Getting on top of some of the Medivacs, trying to pick down these Liberators. Liberators trying to stay unsieged to pick off some of these Mutalisks, but there's so much here from Cure this time. Cure able to swing the tide of battle back, taking down the 4th base there of RagnaroK, and RagnaroK's just going to GG out. Ladies and gentlemen, Cure is going to take game number 3. This is a hell of a fight. What a great game so far. Cure taking game number 3, a back and forth match, and I'm so glad you guys were able to join me for the entire thing this time. It has been a pleasure bringing these games to you. Cure now up 1-2. Let's see what RagnaroK's map choice is. And meanwhile, guys, while we're taking a minute, I do want to thank one of our sponsors very quickly as we get in to game number 3. You might notice, if you guys watch my stream a lot, you might notice down below, we've got a new shiny sponsor for Alpha X and the Alpha X Pro Series. So quick shout out here to G Fuel, which is the official drink of esports. Guys, since 2004, G Fuel has been providing like their sponsorships and everything and supporting esports to top names. I mean, they give us the names like, PewDiePie, Dr. Disrespect, those kind of guys. They're all sponsored by G Fuel, and G Fuel does a great job supporting the esports scene. So if you get a chance, check out their new French vanilla coffee flavor for an epic fusion of all things caffeine. Huge shout out to G Fuel for sponsoring this tournament and supporting us as we go on. Looks like the players are ready to go, and I'm ready to go as well. Let's get in here to game number 4 with RagnaroK and Cure. And taking a bit of time to load here. All right, we've got... We're in game. Welcome back to game number 4 of RagnaroK and Cure. These guys putting on a heck of a show for us today. Couldn't have asked for better players or a better show match. In the bottom, right-hand corner in the red, playing as Terran from Dragon Phoenix Gaming, it's Cure. And in the top, left-hand corner in the blue. Hailing from Chivo Starcraft, it's RagnaroK. So far, we haven't seen any cheeses from either player. I'm a little surprised. Of course, these players usually play it pretty straight, but RagnaroK, notably, not afraid to, mix in some early pools and put on some early pressure here. I might expect to see something like that in-game at some point, but as of yet, nothing. Cure, of course, has that Reaper out. It is queued to head straight for the natural of RagnaroK. Sending a scouting SCV up ahead just to see what's going on. Cure should get a full read on the base of Rag. So these guys, I believe, both playing in the GSL Super Tournament, which has been delayed, unfortunately, this week. Supposed to be playing right now, actually. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this week. It's been pushed back a little bit due to a couple different factors. I know they had scheduled it roughly the same time as some IEM Katowice stuff, and then there's been the nasty virus that's been going around in Asia, and they're trying to contain that spread. So GSL Super Tournament delayed just a little bit, but these guys will make an appearance there later. Queen is out, but Reaper going to get up to the main base here and scout around just a bit. Stay inactive, and then should hop out there as soon as the Queen engages. There it is, RagnaroK driving Cure out there. As the infrastructure finishes up for Cure on the other side of the map, we will see the swap over there, factory onto Hellions. All standard stuff, and Cure, again, going for the 1-1-1 build. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Third base now down for RagnaroK. Overlord speed again on the way. RagnaroK went for early Overlord speed in game number 2 at the beginning. And that was a game that he actually won. Scouted out those cloaked banshees. No, that was last game, sorry. Game number 2 scouted out the transition timing of Cure and was able to defend against it fairly well, switching to a Broodlord Ultralisk composition. So, looks like he's banking on Overlord speed being a big help to him in this next game. Drone, a nice drone save there by RagnaroK. Gonna get that Spore Crawler down, and they immediate cancel. Nice work by RagnaroK. Excellent timing. Overlord speed is finished. Overlord is in. RagnaroK for a full scout on the main base there. No hidden tech to see. He's going to be very happy about that. Just the 1-1-1 so far. There is, of course, a third command center going down at the natural to block it off there, which RagnaroK has not spotted out just yet. More Hellions coming across the map now to join their buddies and put pressure onto Cure, or onto RagnaroK. Going to check for fourth base, of course, won't see it there, meaning the third base is just in the way at 12 o'clock for RagnaroK. Hellions getting pushed out again, Rag. 4 Queen defense, pushing these away. Third base for Cure, still not spotted out by RagnaroK. I'm surprised. It would really behoove him to get that scouting overlord in there and see that third base, so he would know that the time is nigh for a bit of an attack, as Cure is investing in a lot of infrastructure. But Cure's doing a nice job keeping the pressure on, keeping RagnaroK on his side of the base. Couple of drones are going down. Looks like a Liberator in the main base is going to get pushed back here by the Spore Crawler. Good pull there by RagnaroK. Nice timing here. That Queen from RagnaroK. RagnaroK's got to be very careful, though. Oh, the Queen does get taken down, and the Liberator lives to fight another day. 4 drone kills and a Queen. That's actually a nice pickup there from that Liberator from Cure. Meanwhile, Hellion's still sharking around, checking for a fourth base. They are going to be able to get this drone. The drone gets roasted. A nice pick there by Cure. Cure with all these little wins. Little wins in ZvT snowballing over and over themselves. This is looking really, really good for Cure so far here in game number 4. Finally, RagnaroK getting that 4th base down just as Cure moves his 3rd base over and begins to saturate. We see, of course, the big pickup there from Cure. Exact same pickup he did 2 games ago with the 10 Marines in the 2 medevacs going to join those Hellions and put pressure on the 4th base of Rag that has just gone down. 1-1 on the way. Combat Shield's about to finish up as well. Cure with the same composition as last time. No mech play from Cure so far. He did mix in some Banshees last game on Eternal Empire, but on Triton this time, sticking with what he knows and loves. Zerglings again trying to get us around here. Cure's micro absolutely immaculate, not losing too much of anything there and picking off a lot of Zerglings. Engaging onto creep here. He's got to be really careful though. Wow, even scans to pick off creep tumors here. Knows how important it's going to be to drive that creep back so he can have a good engagement later in the game. Again, insane micro from Cure. RagnaroK trying to get these surrounds. Is able to pick off a little bit more this time. And this time, Cure is going to be forced to go back here. Reinforcements have arrived, though. That'll push RagnaroK back. RagnaroK's 4th base defended for now, and he did pick off a fair few number of Cure's units there, but Cure is not letting up. Ouch. All of these creep tumors are going to go down. That's a big loss. All that queen energy is down. First Baneling's coming down. We see a Dropper Lord in production here from RagnaroK, so keep your eyes on that Dropper Lord, guys, at 9 o'clock. Or 3 o'clock, rather. Meanwhile, Cure microing back, stutter stepping very well. Zergling's getting picked off there. Baneling focus fire pretty good, but a nice Baneling shot there at the very end is going to stop Cure's aggression here for now. Ooh, this 4th base looking real juicy here as the Dropper Lord picks up, heading into the 4th base here. Cure, I think, not ready for it here. Scouting Zergling draws a couple of the Marines in. Cure doesn't see this Dropper Lord yet. He's got good coverage with these supply depots. Oh my god, he's just going straight into the main. Cure trying to put some pressure on. Forced to pick up here. Dropper Lord. Ooh, drops into the main, and here we go. Immediate pull from Cure. Look at that timing. Beautifully done by Cure. Is just going to lose a few add-ons here. Gets the cancel on a few add-ons. Nicely picked up there. Cure able to defend very well. RagnaroK not finding any luck with that Dropper Lord. Liberator, no, Medevac, sorry, the Widowmine drop into the main there. 7 drones going down. Very well done by Cure. Queen pushes it away, and the Medevac will... Oh my god, it lives. Oh my god, the Medevac lives just barely. Well done. Again, Cure taking all these little victories this game, but RagnaroK's still in it. Add-ons finally going in as Cure techs up here. Just 1-1 for Cure, no 2-2 as of yet. Should start that 2-2 research soon. We see 2-2 has started for RagnaroK. Early Hive tech coming down from RagnaroK at 850. Wants to get up to those Zergling Adrenal Gland upgrades. Widowmine's going down. Nice shots there from RagnaroK. Doing a pretty good job with the Zerglings. Not wasting a lot. Causing some friendly fire. We see Drilling Claws going down for Cure. Increasing the efficacy of those Widowmines. Widowmine, of course, will get pushed out there. 5 Queens there to pick off the Medevac. Finally, a little bit of a win for Rag. Another Widowmine engagement there. Bio engagement there from Cure. Dropper Lord still just waiting outside his base. Nothing in it, but it would be cute to see another little run by, or another little drop into the main base. There we go. Finally, 2-2 on the way for Cure. Woo! Now, the big difference this game and the last games that we've seen that Cure hasn't won is the last few games he's really struggled to get his Banelings up and running. This game, he's got 36 Banelings on the map already. There's almost as many Banelings as there are Marines in this game. And that's not to mention a lot of Zerglings to support. So RagnaroK doing a better job getting that gas income going much earlier this game. Drop into the main should be pushed away by RagnaroK. No big wins there for Cure, but RagnaroK doing a good job of defending. But importantly, Cure doing a really nice job, forcing RagnaroK to stay on his toes, forcing RagnaroK to drive those units away. Wasting APM, wasting mental space, and just living inside of his head just a little bit. And there we go. Immediately, we see the Adrenal Glands upgrade going down for RagnaroK. RagnaroK rushing up to those Adrenal Gland Zerglings, knows that he needs all the advantages he can get. Evo Chamber under threat here. Unfortunately, he's trying to pick down the Evo Chamber that's not upgrading anything right now. He is going to get it, and that'll slow down the 3-3 of RagnaroK just a little bit, but luckily won't cancel the upgrade. The +3 already happening. Meanwhile, Widowmine shots going down at the natural. RagnaroK getting lucky with some of his pulls there, not pulling all of his Zerglings all of his drones all the way, rather. Finally cleaned up there. Cure setting up for a big attack at the 4th. Adrenal Glands about halfway done. Plenty of Banelings here to fight against it. God, I'd love to see Burrow, wouldn't you? Burrow would be absolutely fantastic. Good splits here from Cure, putting pressure again on the, so far onto the Extractor, but looks like he wants to pick off some of these Evo Chambers. Evo Chambers still standing, though. Cure forced to pick up and get out. RagnaroK wasting a lot of Banelings on that attack, though. We see 2 more Banelings in production right now, but that's not a whole lot of Banelings, actually. I'd think there'd be some more than that. All right, here we go. Banelings picking this army down from Cure. Cure pushed back right now. Cure still trying to put pressure on this 4th base. Widow Mines have been planted. Zerglings getting in, forcing the lift up. Really nice lift-off timing here from Cure. That's going to allow those Widow Mines to lock on and take out, 2 Morphing Banelings. Not the best shots in the world. We need an Overseer over here real fast. Cure reinforcing with some more units from the back. Concussive Shells, Vehicle Plating, and more Medevacs cranking out now for Cure. Cure sticking to his guns, sticking with this style. Still, okay, 5th expansion now on the way for Cure. RagnaroK already on 5. Big scan. RagnaroK pushing forward, unable to spread this creep. It's really hurting RagnaroK. Big Baneling connections, though. Cure losing focus for just a moment here. Maybe taking a look at all these Zerglings and Banelings pushing down his left side. Widowmine lock-ons not getting a whole lot there, and right now, looks like the reinforcements for Cure are going to get cut off by RagnaroK. RagnaroK really committing to this. The doors are finally closed here. Banelings crashing into the supply depots. So much damage going down here. RagnaroK really getting in, even attacking this 3rd base here, clearing out 13 SCVs. This is a really, really nice run by here from RagnaroK. Cure with just nothing on the ground right now. A couple reinforcing units popping out, but it's not going to be enough. We'll clean up this attack, but that is a great swing through by RagnaroK, all the way up to 82 drones to just 57 SCVs. Ouch. What a swing through by RagnaroK. What a great counterpunch. He knew that he just cleaned up the army at the 3rd, and now the game is afoot. Moving out with the rest of his army here. Cure trying to put some pressure on the 6th base here. There's nothing back home for RagnaroK. RagnaroK moving his entire army here. Both armies crashing onto each other at about the same time. Oh my god, you hate to see that many mules going down. The Planetary Fortress falls immediately. Zerglings left to deal with these mules and the SCVs. SCVs pulled from the 5th base. Cure's army recalled all the way back home right now. Sorry about that. All the way back home right now. And it's looking real bad here for Cure. Cure just on 51 SCVs. His 5th base has been taken down. A new 4th base has been, I was going to say taken, but there's a Zergling there to push it away. Finally, Cure can land that base, but RagnaroK with an army of blue, a wave of Zergs crashing across the map right now onto the brick red shores of Cure's defense. And oh my god, Cure just getting surrounded here. Banelings rolling in. Widowmine's not even burrowed right now. This one should get cleaned up. We see Cure mixing in more Marauders into his army composition. That's going to help him survive against those Baneling shots. But of course, they aren't going to help too much against Ultralisk, which is the tech of choice now for RagnaroK. We see Cure with more Widowmines getting morphed in. The Marauders will be decent against Ultralisk, actually. But the Spire is down. Ultralisk speed on the way. No Greater Spire yet from RagnaroK. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Greater Spire on the way soon. Trying to put some pressure on the base, but there's just too much Zergling Bane from Rag here. Cure does have an Ultralisk, though. Gotta be careful with that Ultralisk. Of course, Cure trying to get as many shots onto the Ultra as he can. Just picking down its armor with those shots. Beautiful kiting. Focus firing down. A good transfuse, though, on the Ultralisk. Oh, a huge Widowmine shot goes down on a lot of Banelings. That's a really nice pickup there from Cure. And actually, Cure doing a really decent job. He's getting chased all the way back, though. Good pullout of that Medevac that had been hit with the Viper spell there. But the Ultralisks have arrived now, putting pressure onto Cure's 4th base. More Zerglings swinging in from the south, and Cure knows that's the end of it. Gives the haha and the GG. RagnaroK going to draw us even now at 2-2. Well played by RagnaroK. We'll update the scores here briefly. And we will get in now to game number 5. These players turning this best of 9 into a best of 5. So still 3 more wins to go for one of our players. Not sure who is going to make it out. These players look very evenly matched. A much more even game than the last time they met. And we'll see. It's Cure's map choice now. So Cure will get to choose which map we're going to. He's got, all right, Nightshade. Nightshade, our next map. A good choice there from Cure. And as we get everybody in here, I just want to take a minute, guys, to remind you, there is a Matcherino page today for this event. The good news, all the Matcherino codes have already been used. Your support is incredible. Thank you so much for helping to continue to fund the Alpha Pro Series through Matcherino. If you are interested in getting the replay packs from these series, if you want to dig deep into what these players are doing, and you want to analyze the replays really, really closely, for just $2 American, $2 USD, you can buy those replay packs and get access to what could potentially be all 9 games in this best of 9 between these two insane players. You can see the builds, you can see the micro, you can see the army positioning, you can see it all for just $2. So any money you can give to support this tournament as it continues in the future would be really great. These players putting on a good show. It's only fair to give them a little tip and say thanks. In the top left-hand corner in the red, playing as Terran, trading games evenly with his opponent. From Dragon Phoenix Gaming, it's Cure. And his opponent. In the bottom right. In the blue. From Chivo StarCraft, South Korea's own RagnaroK. Gosh, this is normally the time I ask chat for predictions. 2-2 in a best of 9. This is anybody's series to win. Anybody could pull this one off. And man, if the games keep going the way they're going, I don't know who's gonna win. It seems like when RagnaroK is able to defend against Cure's first push or two, he does a great job and is able to crush. If Cure's able to keep the pressure on, then RagnaroK usually crumbles. So Fibric's going 5-4 RagnaroK, hoping for the long series. Attaboy, Fibric. Reaper now coming out for Cure. And going across the map. You know, TVZ is my favorite matchup for so many reasons. Personally, I feel like it's head and shoulders above the rest. Don't get me wrong, I love all StarCraft and I will watch and cast anything. But a really good TVZ, I feel like, in my opinion, can be really interesting for so many reasons. There are micro skill checks at all points, early game, mid game, late game, right? Like right now you're seeing the early game micro skill checks. Mid game you've got the Hellions dashing around, you got the Zergling pulls, you got Zergling run bys and everything. And of course late game, any micro checks you can manage. What's really interesting though is it's not just the micro, but like strategy wise, it's a very impressive game, but it's at least compared to other matchups, I feel like TVZ, there's always something going on. Always. You know, I mean, God knows we love PvP, but every now and then, the first 6 minutes of a PvP, you just want to tear your eyeballs out one by one, because it's so slow. Oh look, they're both building exactly the same things. Wow. Even early game ZvZ sometimes, if they don't go for early link bait pressure, can be a little bit slow to follow. TVZ, none of that. It's a great mix. And I'm so glad that we've got two of the best players. Certainly my favorite Korean Zerg player, Don't At Me. And Cure, a hell of a Terran player. Really great stuff from both guys. 1-1-1 going through again for Cure here. Getting a Liberator Harass out early this game. Tech Lab onto the barracks. Looks like Cure going for Biotank style again. Should be very similar to last game. Meanwhile, Hellions coming across. Movie Maker, I have problems to shop replay pack. Okay, Movie Maker. Hopefully one of our admins can help you out and see what's going on. I think it's working for most folks, so. But yeah, gosh, hopefully the replay pack is working. So, RagnaroK is going to scout this Liberator with his Overlord, so he knows what he's up against here. And of course, RagnaroK has seen basically what's going on. Ooh, little Hellion run by, forces a clear out here up the third. RagnaroK gets those drones back to work very quickly, and no kills have gone down just yet. One Zergling down, a couple about to get roasted there. First blood going to go to Cure. Just a little bit, though, not too much. Again, the 4-queen defense from RagnaroK is great here. I love the creep spread here from RagnaroK, allowing those queens to waddle around the outside of the map. Ooh, nice pickup there of a couple drones. Zergling's trying to get in and harass these Hellions just a little bit. Liberator, meanwhile, steaming through. There's a Spore Crawler in place already, though. And, of course, RagnaroK has that Overlord, so he should see what's going on there. Hellions driving off creep. Might try and push in here, but, again, Rag's defense has been phenomenal so far. Liberator going out. Okay, very nice siege up by this Liberator. And the Queen is going to eat a couple shots there. Actually, he is going to get a Queen kill. RagnaroK being a little too aggressive with his Queen on the low ground. Will lose a Queen, but won't lose any drones. So nicely done by Rag. The Liberator will go down. The Hellions still sharking around to find some wins. But the Queens are there to drive them away. So well done there by RagnaroK. So far, the defense pretty good. Cure going for a... ooh, did get a couple drones there, actually. Just as I said, he wasn't going to get any. Oops. Cure's third base now on the way. RagnaroK should take a fourth here very soon, and look at that. RagnaroK taking a fourth base. Both these players playing exactly as you would expect as the game continues. 1-1 now on the way for both players. Roughly even upgrade timings from both of them. Should finish around the same time. A couple more barracks getting added on now for Cure. Wow, 3 up to 5 barracks for Cure already. Double medevac production. That's a lot of bio going to be coming out very quickly here. This fourth base, again, going to be the spot of the aggression for Cure. We've seen it once. We've seen it 1,000 times. Cure going to try and drive up into this fourth base using this opening. And RagnaroK going to be forced to defend against it. We see Baneling Speed getting finished up. Baneling Speed should hit at about the same time that Combat Shields does. That'll be a really nice pickup there for RagnaroK. Will definitely help him defend. And the creep spread pretty good, but one good scan here from Cure actually could take out a lot of this creep. Yeah. That's going to be painful. He's going to miss a couple creep tumors there. Nice pickup by Cure. Doesn't lose any of this. Okay, Baneling Speed just a couple seconds away now. 10 seconds away. Another great scan, though, from Cure, picking back this creep. And RagnaroK could probably afford, honestly, I rarely say this, RagnaroK could probably afford to get another Queen out. And keep dropping those creep tumors. He is going to do it now, and maybe Cure will push back. See if he can pick those down, but Cure staying active with this drop. Meanwhile, the third base walled off for Cure. I like the little sim city he's building there. That's really nice. Leaving just one opening that is well protected by 2 well-spread siege tanks on this map. So far, everything looking real good here for Cure. Even morphs up those Hellbats just to get him healed up. That's really well played from Cure. 2-2 now on the way from Cure. No double upgrades from RagnaroK just yet. Creep spread getting picked down here. Cure doing a good job, staying very active, picking down this creep. But of course, RagnaroK's creep spread insane toward the center of the map. Another attack, another pickup. Cure forced out. Tanks on the way now. We see 2-2 finally getting started for RagnaroK as he adds on some more Vespene Geysers at his fourth base. Looks like Cure doesn't want to do one all-out attack right now. I don't think he thinks... I'm sure he thinks he can't put enough pressure onto the fourth base here. So what he's going to do is try and split up his army and confuse RagnaroK. RagnaroK, of course, running with Zergling Baneling makes it very easy to keep your units in a couple control groups and stay active on the map. It's going to be very difficult for Cure to fight into this, but we've seen him do it before. Here it is. The long, slow slog coming across the map. Infestation Pit is down now for RagnaroK, so he can get up to that Zergling Adrenal Glands upgrade. But, oh, good focus firing by Cure there. The tank's taking out a lot of Banelings. Creep again receding a bit from the middle of the map. Another good scan. You see a Zergling run by here going into the third base. Trying to cut off some reinforcements here as Cure marches into the middle of the map. Take a look at RagnaroK's vision here. He knows exactly where this army is. He's got good creep spread on all sides. I'd love to see him put in a bit of an attack from the north and from the south, but right now he's got a lot of Zerglings that are just hanging out, trying to get into this third base, cutting off reinforcements here. A lot of Zerglings coming in. Marines streaming out 6x6, of course. This is going to force Kjur's army most of the way back here. Some damage going down, but so far, the Zerglings have been chased away. This did buy him a lot of time, though. Pulled a lot of those bio units out of the middle of the map, buying RagnaroK some time to get +2 up, to get the Hydralisk Den up. No Hydralisks out just yet. The first one is on the way. Oh, 10 Hydralisks out. Sorry, I haven't seen him pop out yet. Not part of that main army. And here we go. The assault on the 4th. Tale as old as time. Marine and the Beast. Drones going down. 4th base under assault. RagnaroK not ready to engage. Here we go. RagnaroK coming in from 2 different angles here. RagnaroK from the side. RagnaroK from the bottom. Good focus firing by the tanks. A lot of the Banelings have gone down. Right now, it's just Hydralisks left, actually. Queens and Hydralisks are not going to be enough here for RagnaroK. RagnaroK with a disastrous engagement there. Great focus firing by Kjur there. 1 tank still alive. Some more Zerglings in production here, but RagnaroK under siege right now. The 4th base going to get taken out. We see a big stim out of Kjur pushing forward here. Hydralisk trying to pick down some of these units here, but that second big stim here. The bio unit's about halfway dead here. The medevac's completely out of energy, though. Let's see if Kjur can keep this on. A second reinforcement coming out from Kjur, though. RagnaroK down to just 30 army supply. A pickup and an escape from Kjur, but here we go. The second wave has arrived. Second wave pushing in now for Kjur. One Baneling shot, not going to be enough. 5 more Banelings morphing in. Kjur getting right on top of him, but oh, good splitting from Kjur. Focus fires down the Banelings, and GG. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, Kjur. Gonna take game number 3. Absolutely beautifully done there by our boy Kjur. Wonderful focus firing in that initial engagement. The Banelings from RagnaroK not getting any play. And just well done. Very well done. Let me see just a minute here if I can... Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. All right, there we go. Okay, so it means that our score now is Kjur 3. RagnaroK 2. We've got our next game picked from RagnaroK here. Next map on the way for map number 6. RagnaroK now just 2 games, or pardon me, Kjur just 2 games away. From taking this series, but RagnaroK not far behind. We're getting the players into game here. Looks like Kjur, RagnaroK. There we go. Kjur and RagnaroK are in. Our casters are in. Let's get the go-go from these players, and we'll head on in to game number 6. You hear the countdown. I hear the countdown. Game number 6, Kjur and RagnaroK. Coming right up. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's 6:30 in the morning. This has been a great stream so far. Thank you all for joining me. Hour and a half of incredible StarCraft so far. And we're live. In the bottom right-hand corner in the red, playing as Terran from Dragon Phoenix Gaming, it's Kjur. And his opponent in the top left in the blue, from Chivo StarCraft, it's RagnaroK. Now, guys, as this game is getting started, I do want to talk to you about one of our sponsors. 24 Hour Fitness is one of our sponsors today, and they are doing a great job supporting esports. If you live in the United States and you're looking for a gym, maybe you look like an SCV and you want to get swole like a Marauder. Maybe you look like a puny Marine and you want to look like a +3/+3 Marine with combat shields. Go to 24 Hour Fitness. They have over 300 locations blanketing the United States, And they have classes, they've got open gym, they've got free weights, whatever you need to go from SCV to Marauder. Visit 24 Hour Fitness, somewhere in the States. Be well worth your time. Big thanks to 24 Hour Fitness for their support. First Reaper on the way here for Cure. Ooh, got an itchy nose. Just one expansion so far for RagnaroK. We've seen him take a very early third in previous games. Not going to happen this time around, I don't think. We don't see him... Well, we see him saving up a bit of scratch, actually. And yeah, there it is. Okay, drone going down here. A little bit later than previous games. I think he got his spawning pool up a bit earlier than he did last time. But yeah, again, an early third here for RagnaroK. Going to be uncontested by Cure. This is something we haven't seen from Cure this entire game. Oftentimes, you'll see Terran players, you know, leave their Reaper at this third base. They'll harass the drone that's trying to come down. They'll block it from either taking the hatchery, or indeed block it sometimes from taking one of those Vespene geysers to make an extractor. That often happens, but Cure so far has been relatively unfazed by RagnaroK taking that third base. And, you know, from his play in the mid-game, we can see why. He's been able to drive RagnaroK back and really put good pressure on that third base. So I think he's not afraid of RagnaroK taking the early bases so that he can then put pressure on them a little bit later. Again, Cure opening, standard build as before. Double Hellion popping out now in the Terran base. Natural expansion finished up. Should see the orbital command. Yeah, orbital command just finishing up. We should see the mule coming down now. Third base scouted out, of course, by Cure. Queen will push the Reaper away. No kills on either side just yet. A good clean game, a good clean opening as the first two Hellions come across from Cure. Same game we've seen before, but a big change this game. Big change from RagnaroK. Roach Warren. It's happening, baby. Finally, a Zerg player has decided that, hey, you know what's a really good bulky unit? Love me some roaches. RagnaroK getting that Roach Warren down. This is the first game. Out of the first 6 games we've seen, only one of them has he put down a Roach Warren. And this is the first game we're going to see it happening. So, RagnaroK, maybe with some earlier pressure here on 3 bases, wants to pick some roaches out and push his opponent back. We will see. Oh my god, he is not messing around. 9 roaches immediately coming out. That's so many roaches. Man, oh man, oh man. He wants those roaches. Able to defend against these Hellions as well. A lot of Hellions and a Liberator. The bad news is roaches aren't great against Liberators. The good news is roaches are pretty good against everything else. And yeah, they're going straight across the map here. 1 Ravager morphing in now. 2 Ravagers morphing in now. A couple Zerglings behind this. There's no drone production. RagnaroK is serious about this aggression right now. Third base on the way for Cure. Cure triple bunkering behind this. That's a lot of bunkers, baby. 3 roaches, or pardon me, 9 roaches, 2 Ravagers, a hell of a lot of Zerglings. Liberator is up, but Ravager Biles can pick that down. You need 4 Ravager Biles to pick down the Liberator. So he's going to have to be very cautious with this. He's swinging some Zerglings around to get a view on the high ground here. Checking for the third base. Won't see anything. Can get vision on this Liberator. Corrosive Biles immediately raining down here. The Liberator will stay alive just barely. Fighting underneath the auspices of that Liberator. The entire army of Cure goes down. RagnaroK with the all-in. Cure getting a little greedy. The third base slowed down just a little bit, and now the pressure has begun. Third base continuing to be built here. It looks like the Liberator is going to try and get up here. 3 barracks from behind here, helping Cure out quite a bit there. The third base lifts off. The Liberator goes down. The siege tank here to defend. Cure in a good position. More Ravagers on the way. Drone production has restarted from RagnaroK. Decided maybe this isn't going to be an all-in attack that works. If it doesn't, he's going to be significantly behind this game. But picking down that third base is a big, picking down the third base and slowing it down at least is a big win there for RagnaroK. Meanwhile, he can stay at the front here, pick off some of these supply depots, cause some trouble for Cure, and really box him in. Look at this, even expanding to a 4th base behind this. So well done from RagnaroK, doing everything that a growing Zerg should do, drinking his milk, having his Ovaltine. Wow, look at that. Pixel perfect placement there, eating 1 siege tank shot and raining down as many shots as he can. This is going to drive... Whoa, those SCVs getting real aggressive. That's going to drive RagnaroK back home. RagnaroK expanding behind this. Didn't pick off the third base, and in fact, the third base is going to go land right now. Bunkers sacked. Cure moving across the map. 3 tanks ready to go. Able to defend this third base. Meanwhile, RagnaroK behind this doesn't have to defend anymore. I love this play from RagnaroK. Can we talk about how cool that was? Look, we've seen 5 games from these players so far. Every single game has been the same story. Cure putting pressure on RagnaroK's fourth base, and it was up to RagnaroK to defend that pressure. And if RagnaroK bent but didn't break, he won. If he bent and broke, then Cure just took the game. RagnaroK flipping the script a little bit and saying, you know what, I'm sick of this nonsense. I'm going to put pressure on you and see how you like it, buddy. And he went for it. Honestly, a pretty good play there from RagnaroK. Really nicely done. We see 5 Banelings on the way just as Cure comes across with these tanks. Corrosive Biles, of course, going to do great work against those tanks. The creep spread fairly decent so far. The tanks unsiege. Zergling's going to get on top of him here. Corrosive Biles raining down. Cure going to lose all those tanks. That's a big loss. Doesn't even pick up 3 bio units escape with that. What a great engagement there from RagnaroK. RagnaroK being so much more aggressive this game, and holy crap. That is an infestation pit at 7.5 minutes. That's... Oh, wait. No, it's not. Just kidding. It's a Spire at 7.5 minutes. Ha ha ha. Oh, man. If you don't like me at my infestation pit, you don't deserve me at my Spire. Cure getting beaten back again here. RagnaroK going for the Spire play. We should see some mutas. What a good transition. Fourth base now out for Cure. Oh, man. +1/+1 finishing up here for both players. The Baneling speed on the way. Another pickup, another drop-off. So far, no anti-air out of RagnaroK. He's waiting for those Mutalisks. You know, he can't afford to drop a Hydralisk den and get some Hydralisks out. But he is saving up, oh my god, he's saving up so much bank right now for those Mutas. 800 gas. 900 gas. 1,000 gas, dare I say? Are we going to see 10 Mutas popping? Oh no, he just made a bunch of Zerglings. Okay, we might. We are. Wait for it. A couple Banelings on the way. Oh, we got his double upgrade, so it's not going to be 10 Mutalisks. It is just going to be about 8, which is still a respectable number of Mutalisks here as that Spire finishes up. By the way, the Spire, unscouted. Cure has not been able to get in there and see anything, so these Mutalisks, 9 of them already, going to catch him totally by surprise. Widow Mines are out, but no, oh my god, no missile turrets in any of these naturals. Or okay, there's one in the main, nothing in the natural, or the third. Rocks have been broken down, so RagnaroK can defend a little bit better. Again, this one medevac full of Marines trying to get some work done is going to go straight up into the main, though. This is a cute little play. And now, Mutalisks have been found, but oh man, this is not the way you want to discover it. Beautiful micro from RagnaroK. Going to save all those Mutas. Should be able to pick off the medevac as well. Well done there. And now that he's been exposed, we are, of course, going to see immediately missile turrets coming down for Cure. Medevac does go down. And we're going to see Cure reinforcing all over these bases. He's moving his bio forces so they can more effectively defend against the Mutalisks that are steaming in from the north now. I love this, though. Cure knows that there's a lot of defense around, and RagnaroK has read that. So RagnaroK stops Mutalisk production, immediately just drops down the infestation pit. Some nice picks there in the natural. Of course, the main has the missile turret already. RagnaroK not afraid to get down and dirty. Those 6 SCV kills for the cost of no Mutalisks down so far. Okay, now he's cornered a little bit. Ooh, this is not great for him. Mutalisk forced to get out of there. Is going to lose a fair few there by this bio units, but really not too bad. 8 SCVs have gone down, and ooh, RagnaroK adding on more Mutalisks. I stand corrected. I thought he was going to give up on the Mutalisks, transition into just the adrenal gland Zerglings, but right now, he's sticking on that Mutalisk tech, adding on more Banelings, and this is looking real good for RagnaroK, I think. Don't get me wrong. Scary army from Cure. Scary. 2-2 about to finish up for both players. Vehicle plating level 1 for Cure as well. And Cure looks like he wants to get some work done on the map. A quick stim pushing forward to get some of this creep cleared. Hive tech on the way. Huge engagement out of the fort. The planetary fortress is going to go down. Great siege tank shots clearing a lot of those Banelings, but the fourth base absolutely going down there for Cure. 20 SCVs as well. RagnaroK forced to pull from his fourth, and RagnaroK's going to flinch. He's going to turn around and go back home. Loses his fourth base, almost certainly going to force a cancel on his fifth base as well. The drone's still alive, but not for long. Oh, the humanity. RagnaroK swinging in with Banelings from the bottom. Can he make this work? Thor is here. Banelings have arrived. There's nothing to pick off these medevacs, though. The medevacs picking up, going straight into the main. Cure has got the charisma of a tiger and the youthful vitality of a panther. Look at this. Oh my god. Right into the main. This means RagnaroK has to engage on his own turf. What a great counterplay by Cure there. Very well done. RagnaroK flinching a little bit, and god, a pickup and a drop. The 5th base going down. Cure gonna destroy the base. Gonna drop the mic. Well done. 2 bases for the cost of 1. That is a good trade-off. Meanwhile, little drop here at the 9 o'clock base, 8 o'clock base here of RagnaroK. Cure all over the map right now and staying active. Those Widow Mines are down. Oh god, those drones. Oh no, RagnaroK. Oh buddy. Oh so no. Oh no, drones. Jeez, Mutalisks pick off the stuff at the bottom here, but Cure absolutely laying that smackdown onto RagnaroK. Very well done. Poor guy. Oh, jeez. Meanwhile, back home, we see Thor production continuing here for Cure. More Widow Mines coming out. SCVs transferring over. A Zerg being run by from RagnaroK. Okay, he's going to get a couple SCVs of his own here. Some units here to defend, and yeah, that'll push those Zerglings away. So RagnaroK with no luck. No luck catching them killers then. And Cure with his little army hidden at the top. RagnaroK has retaken 1 base. Has defended this base here at the bottom, but it's not looking great right now. RagnaroK's income still a little bit ahead, but playing a much less efficient game. If we look at the units lost tab here, or the resources lost tab, we can see much more efficient game being played by Cure. A 3-to-2 ratio. Unbelievable. +3/+3 on the way now for Cure. We have not seen Rag go up to 3-3 yet the entire series. I think we've seen him on 3-3 maybe 1 time. But he usually likes to camp at 2-2 for a while. He's also mixed in +1 flyer attack for those mutas to see if he can get something done. But, oh, man. Good eat of the shot there. Uh-oh, Thor's with some huge shots onto those mutas. That's really tough for RagnaroK to accept. He got the sensor tower, but at what cost, man? You lose all the health on those mutas. He's setting up for a huge attack here. This planetary fortress not finished yet. So now we see the Zerglings and Banelings swinging in. No tanks here to get big shots off onto those Banelings. Banelings blowing everything up here, but the army from Cure will stand. RagnaroK with some tough Baneling shots, some great splitting from Cure. Banelings rolling in. We forced the pickup on the 4th base there. Thor again getting good shots onto the Mutalisks there. Thor is going to go down. RagnaroK keeping up this attack though. Ooh, I'm not sure who's going to come out on top here. It looks like both players trying really hard. Cure's got some more reinforcements coming through. RagnaroK taking an army supply lead. 13 SCVs are going down. The Zerg running rampant in the base, but the 3rd base picked up there at the last minute. The CC is on fire. SCV's out of the way right now. Zerglings running over the base. Cure trying to reinforce here. Corrosive Biles may finish off that orbital command. We should see both players trying to reinforce desperately here, but the reinforcements obviously coming in bigger waves from RagnaroK. RagnaroK with some Zerglings chasing the SCVs back in now, but it looks like the tide of Zergling has been taken down. The orbital command being repaired slightly right now, but huge corrosive biles going down. Mutalisks again, magic boxing the Thor. The last Thor goes down. RagnaroK sweeping over his army. There's the GG from Cure. RagnaroK brings it back. We're seeing an even game. It is 3-3 for RagnaroK. What a game! Woo! Hot dang, that was a good match. Oh, man, what a good series that was. RagnaroK bringing the score to 3-3. We may just get our wish yet for a rubber match. This best of 9 has become a best of 3. I'm trying to think. Oh, Zen? Yeah. All right. So game 7 coming at you. Cure and RagnaroK. Are you kidding me right now? What a good series. What a good series this is. Could you ask for a better series? No. This is the best. Oh, I'm so jazzed. I'm so jazzed. Oh, geez. Okay. So RagnaroK changing the game in game 6, right? For 5 games in a row, he was defending. And game 6, he was like, no. Not this time. I'm going to take it to him. Puts on the early roach pressure, buys himself the time, and ends up pulling out a great win. Could have gone either way there. A good last engagement from RagnaroK, though. Focus firing down the Thors, saving his Mutas, some beautiful micro there. Corrosive Biles taking down that third command center. And really, what a matchup. What a series. Wow. Game 7. We're live, baby. Let's get in. All right. In the top. Right-hand corner in the blue. From Chivo Gaming. Bringing it back last game. Playing Zerg, it's our boy, RagnaroK. And his opponent. In the bottom left in the red. A recent acquisition by Dragon Phoenix Gaming, the Chinese team, picking him up for the Chinese Team League this year. It's Cure. Of course, Cure famously, previously a member of Jin Air Green Wings. They released a few players this year from their StarCraft 2 squad, both of course immediately picked up by other teams, but Cure one of the few players to not continue playing for Jin Air. Spawning pool down for RagnaroK. Hatch before pool. Classic opening. From our Zergy boy. Things are looking real good for him so far. Wow. Wow. Best of 9. Turned into a best of 3. Next player to win 2 games. Gonna take the series. As a reminder, guys, there is a Matcherino page if you want to purchase the replays. You're welcome to do that on the Matcherino page listed above. For just $2, you can buy the replays for the series. We will get those replays out to you guys as soon as the match is finished. I'll bundle them up and send them to our organizer. And our organizer are usually very good about getting those replays out to you as soon as the series closes up. So if you're interested in seeing some of this amazing play here from Rag and Cure, by all means, get it done. Bunker coming down here from Cure. Just to block this third base from going down. First time we've seen Cure put on any pressure of this sort. This is, like I said, literally the very first game where Cure has tried to stop the building of the third base from Rag. Now, luckily, Rag has a couple extra Zerglings this time around. So he should be able to pick down the bunker and start his third base. Just a little bit delayed. But Cure has done a really nice job so far. Ooh, he's even getting some shots off onto that Zergling. Or onto the drone, rather. But the Queens here should be able to push away. Nice grenade. And there we go. The third does go down for RagnaroK. So a bit of a do-si-do, a little bit of a rondo, a little bit of a foxtrot there from our players. But RagnaroK winning that dance in the end. Cure with a bit of a delay, but nothing too bad. Tech Lab going down on the barracks. This could go either way. He has taken 2 gas at his main. Looks like we may see another Cloaked Banshee out of Cure. Now, last game that Cure did a Cloaked Banshee, he did a great job, right? He had 2 Cloaked Banshees picking off drones left and right, and was able to engage into his mid-game attack with those Banshees and make it work. Looks like we're going to see that again this game. Immediately we see Cloak and a Banshee come down. Now, RagnaroK does have an Overlord here in really good position to pop in and spot this. So hopefully RagnaroK moves that Banshee in very soon. We don't see any Marines defending anything right now. Hellions and a Reaper on the other side of the map. Blocked, of course, by the well-placed Evolution Chamber here on Sen LE. Overlord popping in and is going to this time see... Hopefully, it's going to be close again. Oh my god, he didn't see it. Oh, he didn't see it.
Your base is under attack.
Ha.
Stay
Stay
cool.
cool. Using that diva voice pack. That a boy, RagnaroK. Love it. All right. So he didn't see the Banshees this time. Does he suspect them? Yep, he does. Spore crawlers coming down. Great read there by RagnaroK. Nice work from our boy. Scouting Zergling getting in here as well. I do usually like to take a moment while there's a break in the action on Zen, just to remind everyone who's watching. Since the name of the map is Zen, and sometimes StarCraft can be a very exciting game, I often advise you, put your shoulders down, relax your jaw, sit up in your chair, straighten your back, breathe deep, center yourself, and watch Cure absolutely wreck RagnaroK here with a Hellbat attack. Now, there are no medevacs to support these Hellbats because he did go for Cloaked Banshee instead. The Spore Crawler is coming, or Spine Crawler rather, is coming up. I think RagnaroK knows how much trouble he's in here. He's got a couple more Zerglings on the way, but this is looking really good so far. One drone has gone down there, 2. But now the second Banshee has arrived. Cloaked Banshee is here. Queens being forced to use their energies to try and take down these Hellbats. Couple Hellbats still remaining. 6, 7, 8, 10. Drones have gone down, make it 11. Oh my god, 12, 13 drones roasted in that attack. Now, RagnaroK's entire fighting force did get taken down, as did Cure's. Both players starting from scratch here. Oh, there's no Spore Crawler at this natural. Oh god, there's no Spore Crawler at this natural. The Banshee uncloaks. It's like, I don't even care. There we go. Queens will take down the Banshee. 18 is the number. 18 drones. Look at the units lost tab. 1 SCV. 18 drones. That's a real shame there for our boy RagnaroK. Cure with a devastating Hellbat attack that RagnaroK simply did not see coming. Look at what that's done to the income here. Previously spiking in favor of RagnaroK, and now we're going to see a massive shift into Cure's side of the map. Down to just 46 drones. Fourth base has been taken by Rag, but he's got to do something behind this. Ugh. Third base coming over for Cure now. No creep connecting these bases just yet. RagnaroK's doing a decent job spreading, but if you're spreading your creep down, it means he's not spreading his creep out. So he's not going to have as good a vision when Cure comes over with this patented Cure attack. Looks like one tank snuck in there with the rest of those Marines. And, ooh, this drop going a little bit further north than I would have expected. The Zergling spotting is not going to see it. He's going to see those drones transferring, or those SCVs transferring down, so he knows the third base has arrived. But this drop going up to the north, actually, landing at a really interesting spot here. Going to give him some cachet, maybe able to pick off this evolution chamber. +1 may actually go down here for Rag. The tank getting some big shots off there. No transfuse in sight. Queens are down here. Bioforces moving forward. The +1 is going to go. Oh my god. No way. No way. Yeah, okay, there we go. Last tank shot takes out the +1. The tank does go down, as does the medevac, meaning all of these bio units are going to go down. But I think trading one tank and a handful of Marines in the medevac for that evolution chamber, well worth it for Cure. A decent trade-off for both players. We can see the SCV count still in favor of Cure, and the income still in favor of Cure as well, although it's normalized a little bit now that RagnaroK's got that fourth base up and some more larvae on the way to start saturating. A lot of banelings coming down now for RagnaroK. Again, early infestation pit has got to get up to Hive Tech so we can get that adrenal glands upgrade for those Zerglings out. It is so key in his defense. If he can't get that adrenal upgrades out, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. RagnaroK, again this game, choosing not to put pressure on Cure. Allowing the fight to come to him, playing a little bit more passive. It's only been good for him in 2 games out of 5, so I'm a little surprised. Here we go. Recon Force coming up this ramp. Just clearing some creep. Banelings have arrived, so that means that the pickup and the get out is very real. So far, Hive Tech has begun. No Hydralisk Den, no Spire, no Tier 2 tech yet out of Cure. Or out of RagnaroK, rather. Just Ling Bane all day long, baby. We got Zergling set up for an attack. Meanwhile, Cure swinging in to this 4 o'clock base. Banelings crashing forward, taking out a lot of supply depots, going in. The fast pull from Cure there forces a liftoff of the third. Banelings crashing in, not getting a lot of cachet though. Not a lot of damage done there, just a couple supply depots and 4 SCVs, so not quite the 13 SCVs of the initial pressure from Cure. RagnaroK not out of this game yet, though. Siege Tank has sieged up. One on the high ground, one on the low ground. Siege Tank target firing those Banelings. Some huge shots going down onto the Banelings. The Baneling count very, very low. Trying to roll off of creep there. But so the tanks will go down, but Cure's bio is going to stay alive. 5th base on the way for RagnaroK. Lair Tech has finished up. We see +1 restarting. 2 Vipers on the way as well. He's got to be able to clear those tanks somehow. We should see Adrenal Glands. There it is. Adrenal Glands coming down now for RagnaroK. Here, sharking around, still trying to put pressure on this 4th base, but so far he's lost too many tanks this game. He's lost 3 tanks this game? Yeah, 3 tanks this game so far, which means he's only got 2 to reinforce. Imagine the difference in this push if he had been able to save 3 of those tanks. 5 tanks versus 2 is a huge difference. Bio pushing forward, eating a tank shot there is RagnaroK. RagnaroK saving these units, pushing him back a little bit, allowing Cure to come to him, drawing the web in. I'd love to see RagnaroK moving some units forward. If he could get some Zerglings up here and swing around from the back, taking out some of these tanks, that'd be really cute. Right now, this tank cozying up to the koi pond. See the koi pond? Look at the fish. Look at the koi in there. It's great. All right. Here's the action. Cure pushing forward now. Big transfuses onto the queens. The tank shots are going down. More and more bio already pre-split here from Cure. The 5th base for RagnaroK has finished up. Adrenal Gland still about 30 seconds away. Not going to hit until about 11:30. Scan to pick off the creep. And now the assault on the 4th has begun in proper. Cure keeps trying to draw RagnaroK into that siege tank fire. RagnaroK not going for a pincer attack of any kind. I keep expecting RagnaroK to swing in from 2 directions, but he's not doing it. Transfuses onto the hatchery. Will keep it alive for a little while longer here. These tanks in beautiful position, though. Look at that tank spread. Gorgeously done. And here we go. Finally, RagnaroK sneaking in from the south. Here's the engagement. Forces a big pickup here. Bio forces all over. Big splits from Cure here. Ooh, a little bit of a lag on the stream. That's just fine. Banelings rolling in. Cure unable to split, but is able to target fire a lot of the Banelings down. All the Banelings down now. It's all that's left for RagnaroK are a couple of Zerglings. That was an atrocious attack. Banelings just getting mowed down. Beautiful target firing by Cure, and that's going to be it. RagnaroK with no gas left in the tank. Cure takes game number 7. Ladies and gentlemen, Cure is now just 1 game away from winning our show match against RagnaroK. It's 3-4, 1 more game, and Cure has it. We're going to see which map these players want to go to. And then really quickly, as soon as Rag gets a map choice, going to take 1 moment here to talk about one of our sponsors just before we get into game number 8. Let me make sure that our map is chosen here. And waiting on Rag. There it is. All right. All right, so 1 second. All right, guys. I just want to say a big shout out. Hang on. No, I don't. I'm going to wait. All right, guys. Quick shout out to GameStop for supporting Alpha X. Look, GameStop is always looking to make life more enjoyable. That's what they're all about. One of the ways they do this is with their deal of the day. This is an online offer that you can find on GameStop.com. And every 24 hours, you can find a new selection of deals at GameStop.com for everything under $20. So if you don't see something you like, come back tomorrow and check it out. Big thanks to GameStop for their support of Alpha X. All right, I've just heard that Cure needs 1 minute. So we're going to take a... Okay. Going to take a quick break here, I guess, as Cure hops away for just a second. Game number 8 coming at you soon. All right, we got the Sugo from RagnaroK. Yes. I can't do it. Sugo Hasyasubnida. My Korean has gone down the garbage. I'm terrible at it. If you guys haven't yet, you should take a minute and just stretch a little bit. Do your exercises. Make sure that you're keeping yourself healthy, that you're not slumped over in your chair. Go get some water. Stand up, walk around. I gotta stretch a little bit. It is 7 o'clock in the morning here in Kansas, in the USA. And I couldn't be happier. Okay. To be casting some StarCraft. We got the go-go. We're ready to go. Could be the last game of the series. Thanks for joining us, guys. What do you guys think? Is Kira going to take it? Or is RagnaroK going to bring it even? 4-4. Let's see as we get into our next map. Game number 8. The map that RagnaroK has chosen. Of course, the map is loser's choice. So the map that RagnaroK has chosen is World of Sleepers. Ellie. In the top. Right-hand corner of the map, in the red. Playing Terran. From Dragon Phoenix Gaming. Currently up 4-3 on match point. It's Cure. And his opponent. In the bottom left, in the blue. From Chivo StarCraft. It is RagnaroK. Yes, Fibrick, Kansas City did just win the Super Bowl. It has been a big week here in Kansas. I don't know how much you guys know about Kansas. If you're not from the States, you might not know anything about Kansas at all. There's not a lot going on here. It's a very boring state. We don't have anything exciting happening almost ever. We don't have any famous people from Kansas. I mean, there are a few, but like, we don't have any big companies here. Like, nothing happens in Kansas. So the fact that the Super Bowl, the team that most of the people in Kansas support, just won the Super Bowl, is like, it's the biggest cause for celebration we've ever had. It's wild. Hatch before Pool again. Pretty similar timings here for RagnaroK. Natural expansion going down for Cure. First Reaper on its way out, as usual. Cure sending over this SCV to scout. I would love to see RagnaroK doing something new this game. I really would. I mean, we saw him win that game with Roaches and Ravagers, and he did such a good job, right? It was great early game pressure. He held up the attack very well. His micro was on point. This game looks like he's just going for the early third again, trying to macro his way out of trouble. Cure, of course, probably loves to see that. Cure has won 4 out of the 6 games that have gone down this very familiar route before. So, I'd be interested to see if RagnaroK maybe has something else up his sleeve that he could pull out here in game number 8. Again, if Cure wins this one, that's the end of the show match, man. RagnaroK's gonna fall down. Cure pops up, checks for the third base, does see it there, knows his timing. And again, the 1-1-1, the Hellions coming out. Everything standard for Cure so far. Just cranking out game after game. RagnaroK's struggling a little bit. Hey, WWCOKW. Tulta Monghera? Good to see you. Hi in the chat. It's so nice to see some people saying hello in the chat. It makes me feel a lot less lonely when I'm casting these games. There it is. Yes, yes, yes! Ha-ha! RagnaroK going for Roaches again this game. Now, this has not been scouted just yet, and he's going to do everything he can to prevent Cure from seeing it. RagnaroK going for Roaches. Fantastic. Yes! Going to be something exciting this game. Liberator coming out now for Cure. Of course, the Spore Crawler's already... Oh, that's the Spore Crawler that he put down to try and save this drone. Oh, the poor drone. Almost had it. Noodle! What's up, man? Yeah, he's definitely... I think he's all in, for sure. No more drones. 9 Roaches. This is what we saw last game. No, in Game 7. This is how he won Game 7, was with this 9 Roach push at the very beginning of the game. Same exact build. Zergling speed is done. Roach Warren is over. He's going to be able to defend against this. The third base is going down again for Cure. This is a carbon copy of game number 7, you guys. It's the same thing over again, and here we go. Queen's pushing these away. Cure is still not seeing the roaches, I don't think. Oh, he's not going to see the roaches. The roach is going down south. There he is. Okay, now he sees him. Caught with those Hellions. And now Cure should know that he's in some trouble. Last time we saw him triple bunker back home, and again, we're seeing him double bunker. Is he going to put it on third? 3 bunkers to defend against these roaches. Here we go, baby. Liberator is up. Some shots going down onto one of these Ravagers. Gonna try and push this back. Saves the Ravager. Nicely done. Liberator does unsiege just in time. Barely gets out of there. A couple Zerglings are roasted, but a nice swing around here from RagnaroK is gonna pick off the rest of these Hellions. This is looking great for our boy Rag again. Again, triple bunker is going down. There's only 3 Marines, though. What is he gonna put in these bunkers? Looks like the third command center will finish up this time, slightly different than last time. Zerglings, however, getting in already. Liberator has sieged up. Ravagers are here. Mass repair going down on the bunker. 4 units inside that bunker. A lot of damage going down. The Liberator going down as well. Corrosive Biles landing on the bunker. The bunker's still alive, just barely, but Roaches still alive as well. Ravagers working down the bunkers. Uh-oh. This time, it looks like Cure may be able to hold a little bit better, but RagnaroK with 46 army supply. There we go. The bunker is down. The other bunker is up now. Zerglings covering all these bunkers. Oh my god, 14 SCVs have gone down. Even more maybe soon. The bunker is held though, and Cure this time looks like he's in a little bit better shape, but reinforcements. Second wave of Zerglings coming through here. Marines trying to jump from bunker to bunker. There's no Marines left. There's 1 Liberator remaining. The siege tank gets caught out, unsieged. 21 SCVs going down. RagnaroK gets into the main mineral line here. The immediate pull of the SCVs out of that mineral line. 26, 27 SCVs have gone down. RagnaroK wreaking havoc on the natural. The third unfinished. This is looking so good for our boy RagnaroK. RagnaroK all in. Double Evo chamber. Lair Tech droning back home behind this, but I would not be surprised to see Cure just GGing out here. Cure not GGing out. What? What a show from RagnaroK. Amazing early game pressure with that Roach harass. Yes! Rag is back in this, looking to take things to a game 9, you guys. Oh my god, what a series this has been. Lair Tech on the way, 1-1 on the way. 54 drones on 3 bases to just 24, a paltry 24 SCVs on 2. RagnaroK sitting back home, biding his time, building some roaches, getting roach speed, staying on the aggressive. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, here we go, baby. Ravagers coming out here from RagnaroK. Yeah, Cure's done it. He's pulled the boys. Choo-choo! Choo-choo! It's happening! It's going to be a lot here, actually. 35 army supply to 44. 2 good Ravager shots should end this thing. Scan for some creep tumors, but now RagnaroK has seen the boys. He knows what's coming. Takes the attack. The tank not sieged up. Oh, no, Cure. I can't believe it. The Liberator down, the tank down. It's just Bio and boys left. This is going to be the end of our boy Cure. RagnaroK should be able to take a pretty handy here. Game number 7, or game number 8. We're going to game 9. Oh my god. Okay, a couple bio units still alive here. Army supply is roughly even, but the roaches are out now. The medevac almost. The medevac's dead. And Cure's got 5 SCVs. There's the haha, the GG. RagnaroK takes game number 8, and we're going in to game number 9. Holy crap. What a show. What a show. Game 9. Oh my god, it's tied up. Even between these two players. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, Eternal Empire. Gonna be our last map. Alright guys, really quickly, I need to take a break. I have got to hit the restroom before this last game. I'm gonna be right back with game 9 of RagnaroK and Cure. I'm gonna run as fast as I can, and I'll be back. Game number 9 coming at you right after this. All right, we're back. Sorry for the delay, guys. Let's do it. We got the go from both players. We're getting in here. Game number 9. The best of 1 between RagnaroK and Cure. What a series it has been. What a day it has been. I want to thank all of you for joining me. It means so much to me that you stop in and enjoy some of these games. And we're coming right back here for game number 9 between these players. Holy crap, you guys. Holy crap. Let's do it. Welcome to game number 9 in this best of 9 series between RagnaroK and Cure. In the top right-hand corner in the red, from Dragon Phoenix Gaming in South Korea, it's Cure. And his opponent. In the bottom left, in the blue, from Chivo StarCraft, and also from South Korea, it is RagnaroK. All right, so we've had 8 games so far. Of those 8 games, 6 of them have been pretty standard, right? We've seen basically Lingbane versus Biotank Mine. We saw one game, well, I saw, you guys missed out on one game that was all Broodlords and a couple Ultralisks. We've seen Cure go Ultralisks twice now. Other than that, or RagnaroK go Ultralisks twice now. Other than that, it's been pretty standard stuff. Two games. RagnaroK has gone for this early game Roach, I'll call it a pseudo all-in, where he just gets up to 3 bases, gets a Roach Warren down early, cranks out 9 Roaches, and puts early pressure on Cure. Both of those games, he's been very fortunate that Cure has been building a 3rd base to wall off his natural right here. And he's picked him off in both of those games. Both games that he's gone Roach, RagnaroK has won those games. RagnaroK going for an early 3rd this game. Is he going to try it again? Or is he going to go for something different? Natural finishing up factory behind this. 3rd base down for RagnaroK. Reaper will get 1 Zergling kill there, but the Queen should pop out and drive the Reaper away. Cure's Reaper control, by the way, this series has been absolutely insane. He has not lost a Reaper yet, I don't think. This initial Reaper, anyway. I don't think he's lost it one time in 8 games so far. So good. So good. Natural finishing up their orbital command on the way. Again, Starport coming down here for Cure. Let's see if he drops a tech lab on that barracks. He does have both gases in the main taken. It's possible. that we could see another Cloaked Banshee. He's waiting a long time to put that add-on on the barracks. I wouldn't be surprised. He's waiting a very long time. He's waiting too long now. I don't think it's going to be Cloaked Banshee unless he's just forgotten. Cure saving up a lot of gas. Okay, he is just going Liberator. No Roach Warren for RagnaroK. Yet. And no third base for Cure yet either. There we go. Finally, the Tech Lab going down onto the barracks. And it's still queued over for this Marine, so it's likely that he's just going to get an early stim out and go into more standard bio play here. There is a lot on the line here for this show match. 1 game left. Winner of this game is our champion. The last 8 games don't even matter anymore. They're ancient history. Third base starting for Cure. But no Roach Warren out of RagnaroK. RagnaroK just going to sit back, get up to his lair tech, and maybe go to tier 2 tech at some point. You know, honestly, we haven't seen RagnaroK hit much tier 2 tech this game. He's gone Roach those 2 games. Keep an eye on this Liberator, by the way. He's gone Roach those 2 games that he did very well in. But, and he's gone Spire 1 or 2 games as well, actually. But very often, he'll stay away from Spire or Roach and just stay straight on Ling Bane all day long. Spore Crawler finishing up at just the right time here as the Liberator pops in to that natural. Queen getting a couple shots off. RagnaroK's got to be careful. He's lost a Queen before, and he's not going to pull any drones, actually. He's going to lose 2 drones, but that's not too bad. Picks down that Liberator. Cure not wasting his time unsieging. Spire. Spire out of RagnaroK, going for Mutalisks again. We've seen him win 1 game with Mutalisks and lose 1 game with Mutalisks. And I don't know how this game's going to swing. Last game on Eternal Empire, I believe Cure just won pretty handily. Evo Chambers are down now. Evo Chamber, Baneling Nest, rather, are down now. Big fire, though, from these Hellions onto the Baneling Nest. The Baneling Nest will live away, but ooh, it doesn't look quite as good as it otherwise might. Yeah, last game on Eternal Empire, Cure did a really nice job of putting pressure on RagnaroK. Not just on this 6 o'clock base, but on the very south 6 o'clock base as well. Cure was able to really structure his attacks in such a way that RagnaroK was unable to defend as efficiently as he otherwise could have. 1-1 now on the way for Cure. Stim about to finish up. We're going to see a classic Stim timing out of Cure. Good defense by Rag, pulling some of those drones away, but not losing too much mining time. That creep spread needs to get a little bit more aggressive from RagnaroK so that he can start defending out in this area if he needs to. Also needs to connect the creep to get to these 6 o'clock bases. He'll want to look at taking a 4th very soon. Third base for Cure has now been established. So RagnaroK is even on bases, which for a Zerg is behind on bases. First medevacs are out now for Cure. And we see the classic 10 Marine pickup. Cure going for the exact same that he has before. Mutalisks are now out, though. Both players going to pass like ships in the night. There's nothing here to defend. Nothing here to defend. Oh, God. The Mutalisks just going to do massive critical damage here to the natural mineral line. Picking off Marines left and right. 8 SCVs have gone down. They're picking off all the Marines in the main. What do you got? 5 Marines? You can't handle this. First missile turrets are coming down there. 8 Marines have gone down. Meanwhile, assault on the third base of RagnaroK. Baneling's still morphing in. There we go. Baneling's waddling forward. Baneling speed, of course, not finished. Great target firing there by Cure. None of those Banelings going to find much play, but the Mutalisks are now here, driving away the medevacs, picking down the Marines. 1 medevac goes down. 2nd medevac goes down. RagnaroK in good shape this game so far, able to defend against this initial push. Overextending a bit here. RagnaroK overextending a bit here. RagnaroK overextending a bit there, but does clean up. Okay, stays alive with most of these Mutalisks, adding on 3 Mutalisks and getting 1-1-1, which is very rare. Adding on that flyer attack. We've seen him do this every time he's got Mutalisk, actually. He's added on that +1 flyer attack to really give his Mutas a bit more oomph. Ouch. 1 Muta does get shaved off there by the defending Marines. Cure under some pressure here. 2-2 on the way for Cure. Well, +2 on the way for Cure. +2 armor should start soon. Cure? Good creep spread from Rag as he takes the 6 o'clock base. Mutalisk still picking and poking. trying to keep Cure on the back foot, keep Cure at home as much as he possibly can. Wouldn't be surprised to see RagnaroK take a 5th base here very soon. He's got complete control of those maps. Those Mutalisks are able to pin the Marines back home. Morphing in more Banelings. Again, something that problem we've seen from RagnaroK in the past. His Baneling numbers will often be very, very low. Unable to commit as much gas to those Banelings that he was like, but now that he's on 3 bases, he's been taking that gas the whole time. He's able to get a healthy Baneling number up. Mutalisks. Okay, Overseer will go down. Mutalisks trying to find some play there, but are going to chicken out and take the long way round. Going back up north. Already, though, we see Cure transitioning into Thors, which I really like. Adding on the Drilling Claws upgrade for his Widow Mines. Just makes it that much more difficult to deal with. Widow Mines, of course, can be fantastically effective against Lingbane Muta. But here's an upgrade we haven't seen in a while from RagnaroK. And it's an upgrade I'm a big fan of. Burrow. Oh, if we see some Burrowed Bane hits, I'm going to love it. Ouch. Big Widow Mine shot onto those Mutalisks. Will take 1 down, drawing the rest of them down a little bit lower in health. Big bunch of Lings and Banes here, though. Let's see some of those Banes get burrowed. Oh, baby, I can't. Oh, some Burrowed Bane play would just be the absolute ultimate pinnacle of the art form here. Widow Mine's down. So many Banelings out, though. Good Baneling targeting by Cure. RagnaroK forced to retreat just a little bit. Creep getting swept. Oh, no! Widow Mine shot again, going down. Taking a couple Banelings. Oops, sorry. There we go. Yeah. RagnaroK being very cautious now that minefields are a very real possibility. Swooping in with those Zerglings. Knows he can't attack onto these off of creep, even with Baneling speed. Burrow about 20 seconds away from finishing. +2 about to finish up for Cure. +1 vehicle plating is also on the way. Base number 5 has been taken for RagnaroK at a much safer location. Of course, last game we saw him struggle with base number 5 here. So this time he's taken it here at the 9 o'clock, which should be a little bit easier to defend, I think. Meanwhile, Cure, double mule. Missile turrets everywhere at the Planetary Fortress here for the 4th. RagnaroK canceling a lot of Banelings in production. RagnaroK with 2 big army control groups swinging around, one at the south and one at the north. This wall, by the way, unfinished here. This is where he built his command center earlier. He hasn't walled that off completely, meaning a Zergling run-by could be very effective. Trying to draw some of that army away from the 4th base, but so far, no dice. 6th base for RagnaroK about to finish up. Pardon me, 5th base about to finish up, 6th base on the way for RagnaroK. Feeling confident in his ability to defend. Income for these players fairly even so far, in favor of Cure right now, but RagnaroK with a couple more bases should be in good shape in the long game. Both players peaking at maxed out. Hive Tech on the way now for RagnaroK. +2 melee on the way as well. As soon as that Hive Tech finishes, we will see. Oh my god, 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 yes! What a Baneling mine from RagnaroK! Beautifully done, picking off so many of Cure's army supply. That's going to give RagnaroK what he needs to swing in here to the Planetary Fortress. Immediate pull of all the SCVs. Banelings crashing in. There we go. The Planetary is going to fall there. What a play, but is RagnaroK overcommitting here? The army supply for Cure, much higher than RagnaroK now. He may have way overcommitted to that attack just to clear out the Planetary Fortress, losing all of his Lings and Banes, but it doesn't matter. He's got a lot of bank. He's able to remax, adding on a couple more Mutalisks. Oh my god, that was gorgeous. Baneling mines everywhere right now on the map. RagnaroK has got to be terrified right now. Another one? Another one? Okay, no, we'll be patient. We'll be patient. We'll just wait. It's fine. Oh, he's waiting for more. There it is. Okay. Yeah, more Baneling mines from RagnaroK. He's my favorite Zerg for a reason. God, I love you so much, RagnaroK. Transitioning up to Ultras. I don't see... Okay, a couple of Marauders already getting mixed in here. So Cure is reading this transition fairly well. Cure's going to push forward here. Look, RagnaroK's doing well. Those Baneling mines are cute, but I don't know if it's going to be quite enough here. Cure has a pretty significant army, actually. And Banelings versus Thors is not really the best combination. Okay, so many Banelings though. God, there's 3 Banelings for every single Marine. Banelings mines everywhere on this map right now. Widow Mine shots gonna go down. A couple Banelings will get eaten there. Big scans there from Cure, picking off some Banelings. Meanwhile, Planetary Fortress trying to get re-put down, but there are some Zerglings here still causing trouble. Cure putting pressure on the north 6 o'clock base here for RagnaroK. RagnaroK swinging in. More Banelings in production. 18 Banelings in production. We have Carapace level 3 on the way for Rag. Upgrade advantage does go to Cure. Cure's army thinning out just a little bit, but the army supply only at 50 for RagnaroK. Cure still with a decent army. A lot of medevacs, though, and not a lot of bio left over. Take a look at this unit counting station. Baneling mines anywhere? Oh, just one Widow mine hidden. Oh, God, I love this. It's a minefield. Widows on this side, Banes on that side. Delightful. Cure's economy looking really good, though. I think he's probably in the... Okay, he was in the economic advantage there for a while. Now RagnaroK has swung ahead. RagnaroK, of course, on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases. Cure only on 4, getting that 5th base established right now. Some pressure going down here. RagnaroK is forced to abandon this base. Little Zergme run by is going to eat one Widow mine shot very nicely done. The command center will be able to morph in. Meanwhile, this base has been picked off here at the 9 o'clock. A lot of SCVs going down here. A lot of SCVs in danger of going down, at least. Imagine if there was a Baneling there. Gee, many Christmas. 4 SCVs going down. That base forced to lift off there. Cure's income still not great. RagnaroK taking the 3 o'clock base in the bottom corner. Burrowed Zerglings forcing another scan there out of Cure. RagnaroK doing a good job so far, but Cure, I think, probably ahead in this game. Like I said, despite the cute little Baneling landmines here, Cure's done a really, really nice job with some of these engagements. RagnaroK overcommitting on occasion. Trying to draw Cure into these Widow mine, or Baneling mines. God, mine versus mine. It's crazy. But the pressure has begun now on the 6 o'clock base of RagnaroK. RagnaroK swinging around from the south side. A good Widow mine spread there from Cure, and a lot of Marauders here to take down these Ultralisks. Zergling Adrenal Glands not quite finished yet. RagnaroK marching in, but the spread from Cure is so good right now. Cure's spread unbelievable. Liberator's able to pick down these units one by one. Looks like Corruptor's here to try and clean up the Marines and clean up the medevacs and the Liberators, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Cure has just so much army here. RagnaroK taking worse and worse fights as the game goes on, getting desperate, pulling out here. Cure able to take down that 6 o'clock base, and RagnaroK really falling apart a bit at the seams, despite my initial excitement for his build order. Corruptors have arrived, and there's really nothing to fight these Corruptors. Marines trying to stream in here, Medevacs going down, but RagnaroK doesn't have enough, and that's going to be it. Ladies and gentlemen, Cure is going to take it 5-4. Oh, I was so excited for our boy Rag. But Cure has done it. And a winner of our best of 9 show match is going to be Cure 5-4. Ladies and gentlemen, from all of us here at Alpha X, thank you so much for joining us for the Alpha X Pro Series number 145. We're getting so close to that 150. We got to do something special for 150, right? Right? Surely we will. Congratulations to Cure. Condolences from RagnaroK. If you'd like a copy of these games, use the Match Arena at the top. It's just $2 for this 9-game replay pack. That's a lot of bang for your buck. We will see you all next time. My name is Creighton Olsen. You can follow me on Twitter, or on Twitch, or on wherever, at Creighton Olsen. And I will see you guys again very shortly for the next Alpha X series that I'm able to cast. Thank you all so much for joining us. Much love from me here, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.